What's up, y'all? Welcome to the first weekly Dunn podcast. We're gonna call it the pre-game because we're gonna do it every Friday, pretty much like you're pre-gaming. So I feel like I just have a lot of shit to talk about, so I just need a podcast. Like Nico, we could have conversations forever.
Yeah. I remember when I first met this fucking kid. We were in the same econ class, and he came in. He used to be obsessed with Tommy Hilfiger. He came in
with a pink Tommy hat.
Yeah, a pink Tommy hat, and he came with like a pink shirt, and
yeah, my pink pineapple shirt.
Yeah, and you had this tennis warehouse bag, and I was like, holy shit, this kid's a fucking tool. This kid's a fucking tool.
I was a tool freshman year.
Yeah, habits are the best of us.
It really does.
I just want to preface this podcast by saying I did eat an edible about an hour ago. And it's hitting. The plan was to get this podcast started before it hit, and then it would be kind of funny, in the middle of the podcast, I just start tweaking, but it's ahead of us. Yeah, I want to talk about Sias. You know that I don't even know if I'm Sias. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this dude's channel right, but remember have you seen my Instagram stories?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Why is he shouting you out?
No, he's not fucking shouting me out. He just rips on people, and I wouldn't care if it's just me. I don't know if you saw the video. You would die laughing at it. It's it's just a clip of me talking, and he edited over it with the fucking Eric Cartman at the Special Olympics when he was trying to pretend to be sped, and he was just like and after everything I would say, it would be Cartman. So basically he was making fun of my voice. I mean nothing that I haven't heard for my entire life.
How big is his channel though?
He hid his subscriber count, but he had a lot of views. And
How many,
so every video got taken down except one. And that's after I posted him on my story 3 times, pretty much declaring war. So I feel like I single-handedly got his channel taken down pretty much.
Yeah,
everyone started mass reporting his videos.
Fuck yeah, as you do.
I gotta say that you guys have been following Ben Dunn's.
We're the fucking army.
Yeah, you guys are actually a fucking cult following.
It's a cult. They're fucking shocked. The comment section is.
They're all over the streets of Penn State too. I know you're watching this at Penn State. Literally yesterday, neither of you guys were with me.
I was with you. No, I was with you.
Yeah. Colby was with me. We were walking down the street just normal, and it's pitch black. It's 2 a.m. Someone drives by in a car, and this girl picks her head out the window, and she's just like, "Are you TikTok famous?" That's the most annoying shit. When the girls do it, because they just be so annoying about it.
I mean,
it comes with the clout, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and the dudes who recognize me at parties, you have no idea how much you're wingmanning. Because when the dudes recognize me, then the girls are like, okay, is that guy famous? Money. We want money.
No, they want young
big paycheck.
666 Club.
Yeah,
that's good.
Good, Tyler.
What do you guys
This is the Open Fraternity podcast.
The whole fucking people.
I'm doing some work, so I'm going
Damn.
here.
The whole squad's just
what work
coming
are you
in the
doing?
podcast.
Why are you my blowtorch?
Math homework, and because I took your blowtorch.
Welcome to Chi-Fi, everybody.
Mine is still.
Wait, Tyler, so you do thon shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you have to come right in front of the camera for the shot.
Okay,
so
Tyler, want to say something about thon? That's what's going on at Penn State right now. It's pretty much just a dance marathon that we usually do in the basketball stadium, but we can't do it in the basketball stadium now because of fucking COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's all virtual.
FDK.
Yeah.
What does FDK
You should have to drop your fucking donor link on the video.
Oh yeah, I'll put my donor link in the description.
Donate close. I think it's Sunday at midnight. So.
Yeah, thon's an interesting experience.
Yeah.
This is probably the experience you want least virtual at this
Exactly.
school.
And it sucks that the fact that it's virtual we won't do as well. as we have in previous years when we got like 19 million. Right?
We got
last year.
we got like 11 something million.
Last year.
11
yeah.
million.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's gonna be nothing like that.
About having all the
today.
colors and like the performances and all the cool shit they do.
I mean,
Pretty
High Five personally, we set a record this year.
How much?
What are
is
you
it?
doing?
Fixing it. It's fixed. It's good. Sorry.
Everyone in the house messing up our podcast.
Dude, really?
Do-
People are
do I-
joining us. Why?
Yeah.
That's.
You- But he's making a fucking
No
mess
way.
trying to join
The
in.
mic is
Dude, you're the
speaking.
ones who.
You've knocked over just about everything in this room, and I don't want to
Honestly,
hear
I
it.
thought this was
Hey, I'm
just
just
the
here
doing work.
All right.
I didn't realize.
And people in the background, hush down, simmer down, simmer down.
Simmer down.
Okay, so I posted on my Instagram story pretty much like ask me questions for the podcast, like questions about anything. And let's see. Tips to gain confidence with girls IRL. Just fucking talk to them.
Just
like
Be
no,
yourself.
you either strike out or you don't. You have to jump into the fire. You
Okay.
can't.
Yeah.
Don't be the
Confidence
guy.
is-
Don't be the guy standing around with a group of dudes at every party. Just
Don't be too aggressive.
for me, I just
Like,
walk
don't,
in and
like,
it's
go
like,
too
oh,
low.
TikTok.
Don't
So
feel like you-
I mean, yeah.
be TikTok famous, and the girls will flock to you.
Practice makes perfect.
For those of us who aren't TikTok,
The more you do
it's
it, the
hard
better you
work.
get at it.
Yeah, you can't.
Balancing lifting and grades.
Time
Get bad
management.
grades.
Time
Get bad
management.
grades.
Get bad grades.
That's an easy one.
Talk to chicks.
And what are you even majoring in, right? Like, what are you even majoring in then?
My major is nutrition, and
The fuck
it's
did you-
basically it's body positivity class. The
So-
the worst thing I had to sit through in that fucking nutrition class was this video. They paint doctors in such a bad light because doctors are the ones who say the word obesity, and nutritionists who are obese people get fucking triggered by that because they don't teach us about food. They pretty much teach us about like more psychology stuff and how to trick yourself into being okay with being a fat ass. So just not the class for me.
So then
But
you're-
anyways, as I was saying, there was this video with doctors, and it was called like Bias in the Hospital, and the white doctor would walk in. It's a black patient, and like it's a little black kid who burned his hand on the stove, and he's with his mom, and then the white doctor just fucking walks in and says like, "You only did that because you're black," and walks away. And it was the corniest shit that I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, what was the point of that video?
Because the next part of the video, it was a doctor telling a lady to step on the scale, and the lady's fucking fat as shit. So she was like,
But that's like something that doctors do.
yeah, she was like, I don't want to step on the scale. And then the doctor was just like, well, it's a good indicator of your health, and it's required for the exam. So step on the scale, Miss Piggy. And I was
He said that?
yes, and I was like, doctors do not sound like this. Doctors do not fucking do that.
Nobody
Like-
says that, yeah.
the fucking YouTube video was from like 2008. Like,
What is home?
it reminded me of one of those like anti-drug videos that we watched in like first grade.
Yeah.
So fucking corny. Next question. Everyone's body count. Anyone want to share?
2.
7.
8.
Four, yeah. I'm doing math.
11. Peyton, you just stepped in on our podcast to fucking.
Do homework. You're
Do-
showing your homework to
do
the entire audience.
Yeah, so if anyone is taking Math 231 and knows jack shit about numbers,
They're not helping you with your homework, Peyton.
You're not doing your
Um,
homework.
What's your ideal body fat percentage to get down to?
6, yeah.
To I want to be able to maintain 10%, like by this summer. So that's what I'm trying to get
How
down
often
to.
you measure your body fat?
You can't measure your body
Yeah.
fat like accurately. It's just like
Well, yeah.
you have to judge. Like you have to look in the mirror and look. You can look up a chart. Like it will show examples of like the body type at each body fat percentage, and just look at yourself in the mirror. Like body fat scales don't work. DEXA scans are inaccurate. You can't really test it. The only accurate way to test body fat percentage would be to like decapitate someone, and fucking like pick all the fat from their body, weigh it, and then weigh the whole person and divide it. Which is impossible. Thoughts on semen retention? Do it. No, semen retention, don't do semen retention, do Nofap. No, semen retention's retarded.
What's the difference between semen retention and Nofap?
In my eyes, semen retention, you're not. Yeah, you can't have sex either, and sex is fucking awesome.
That's true.
Sex is awesome.
So yeah, just do Nofap. It'll make you less desensitized in the bedroom. I started Nofap because I had issues in the bedroom, and I have not had. I don't have a problem with saying that. I had a really bad night, and I was like, okay, it's gonna stop.
What happened? You couldn't get it up.
You couldn't get it up, or you couldn't.
It was election day. I told you about
So
it.
you just want
Remember? It was when I got the hamstring cramp.
Oh yeah.
I got a hamstring cramp, and it just spasmed. And what does that have to do with semen retention?
I'm so sorry for you.
Because I'm saying I started Nofap after I had issues in the bedroom.
But that was your issue?
Yeah.
No.
That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
I don't see the fucking link between between jacking off and you getting some hamstring problem when you're fucking a girl in the ass.
No, but it was my dick too. It was my dick too.
You didn't even specify
Ben, you're high as fuck right now.
I know. I know I am. But what I'm saying makes fucking sense.
I guess.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, if you say so.
Yeah.
I had issues in the bedroom. I'm not just talking about it a hamstring cramp. I would
Oh, you had erectile.
Yeah, erectile. I had ED. Okay, I had ED.
Because you've just seen too many boobs.
Yeah, I felt like I was
Ben's
desensitized.
erectile dysfunction than anything else during this entire podcast.
I mean,
Yeah, that will be the title of the podcast. Ben's
My
erectile
Ben's
dysfunction.
erectile dysfunction.
We need to get the fans what they want, you know.
That's
Yeah.
true. They want all access.
All access, yeah.
No holds barred.
Do I have to drink a lot if I want to be in a frat? Yeah, you could be like Gallagher.
That's true. We somehow let him.
You could be the
Oh my
I've
God.
never seen Gallagher drink more than 3 beers.
No,
I've never seen him.
On his 21st,
No,
he got
you don't have to
sloshed.
drink. I mean, people.
Yeah.
I'd love to see
Alright,
Gallagher
he's 21
sloshed.
I mean, if you don't,
Yeah.
you don't have to drink. People,
You
if
need
you don't
a
drink,
parasol.
people respect it.
Encourage more when you're a pledge.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it?
You didn't need any encouragement.
What's one thing you wish you knew when you first started lifting? So for me, that's
Man, I wanted to kill myself.
probably diet. Oh yeah, diet. I didn't know. I thought that protein was energy and carbs were bad. So I literally just ate protein. My diet was chicken breast, egg whites.
That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
I know.
Man,
I ate so much fucking chicken breast and egg whites.
Just chicken and broccoli, bro. No, but
Yeah, more plates, more dates.
What's the question?
Advice.
Advice
What?
for lifting. Rome wasn't built in a day, you know.
No, what I wish I knew when I first started lifting.
Yeah, I wish I knew that.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, exactly. With
Takes time.
anything worth doing in life, it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have to put in the work. There's this thing. There's the 5-second rule. If you want to do something, just count down from 5 and do it, or else your brain's just gonna get rid of the font. Yeah. If you're fucking feeling tired in the morning, I don't drink caffeine. This kid's a fucking caffeine slut.
I envy you for not drinking caffeine.
Caffeine.
I took dark energy today. I'm still taking that, even though you guys tagged me in Derek's video. That was it's kind of clinically proven that the pre-workout that I take makes your penis smaller. But
Nice.
I haven't noticed any shrinkage. I still lay good pipe.
Hey, motion in the ocean, you know.
It's all,
I've not had.
it's all about
problems
technique,
lately.
man. Technique.
Yeah.
Angles. Sex is the game of angles. Just like pool. Sex is literally pool. Just get good angles.
Okay, yeah. Now
Thanks
we're
for
recording.
the burgers ready?
Is the DJ booth ready?
Okay.
No, the DJ booth is not ready.
All right.
Fucking nib.
What you're saying,
I'm gonna have to fucking turn that shit down.
You pull that shit every
This
time.
microphone is picking so much now.
Okay, you're this.
Where's this
It
pot? Where's
doesn't
my
work
phone
like that
spot?
in here.
Oh, it's not posted yet. Obviously.
Oh, okay.
This is all gonna get
What
cut.
helped you
Yeah.
get it?
Oh, here, set this up. That's fucking painful. Here, it should be able to.
If we went live, I
If we
mean,
went, if we
This
went
is
live,
a
this would be.
bad idea.
We should get a door. Like, fucking, why is it not telling you?
yeah,
We
could-
have a door, it's just not on its hinges.
Oh, we should put it back on
Oh,
its
shit.
hinges.
I didn't even know that was not.
Oh no, it's because
You wanna
Amina-
do that
it's
for
because
us,
Amina
man?
broke his, so it's like, no, I'm not fucking doing it.
Ugh, there we go. That's better. I just
All right, Ben.
What got you over? What helped you get over social anxiety? All right,
Lifting.
so yeah, lifting. Pretty much just like seeing me change myself through lifting, I realized that I could change myself mentally and just started like opening up more, throwing myself out there, like kind of just like walking in the ocean and hoping that I don't drown, that kind of mentality, and overcoming your fears by facing them.
Yeah, I've never really like struggled with social anxiety or whatever, but my advice is just do what you want.
Yeah.
Like ultimately you gotta make yourself happy, you know.
Yeah.
Like if you want to be a little, like if you want something, just fucking go for it. Like you don't want to not do something because you're afraid of what could happen, while not like envisioning that you'd actually succeed while doing it.
Sounds like that was deep, Nico.
Very deep.
Are you ever gonna make your own brand, like clothing brand, pre-workout and stuff?
Oh, yeah,
A
we
pre-workout
talked
would be
about
pretty sick.
He's got
I
young
just,
law.
Dude, I talked about
yeah,
this.
I would
He's
just,
got young law.
I'd make
Look,
like the most Adderall, like illegal stim pre-workout that just like, it's just like a fucking crack pill.
I feel like the original Four Loko fucking pre-workout.
Yeah.
That original for the
Original
I'll
four.
throw some alcohol in there.
Throw some alcohol in there.
You don't like some ready.
Crack
Hey,
in the
what
pill.
were those
Smash.
Russian pills? Do you still have those?
Oh, Phenibut.
Jesus.
They're pretty much like weak Xans.
Really?
That's the best way I can
Did it get you
describe it.
drunk or no?
If you drank like one beer on them, you'd be like blacked out.
Really?
Patrick said you
Yeah.
could have like 2 to 3, and then you'd really fuck it up with the pill.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's not what I gave you. I gave you your Himbine.
Patrick was talking about.
Wait,
the
what
same
did you
Russian
give
pill.
Tyler?
No, I gave Tyler a different pill. I gave Tyler your Himbine.
Honestly, I don't really.
What-
feel
what
that
is
way
that?
to me.
What was it?
Just like
It's like
stimulant for your heart. It's technically it's a alpha 2 adrenergic receptor agonist.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just know
So
what,
what does it do?
It does some shit in fat cells when you're fasted.
Oh, what's like the
But like
end goal?
it's like a
or-
dirty stimulant. It would kind of like feel your heart beating a lot.
Is it like Nick?
No, not like Nick at all.
It's kind of
I
like.
thought Nick
caffeine.
was a stimulant.
It feels you like. It feels
Nick,
like
yeah, Nick's a stimulant, but not the same way that.
That pills.
Yeah, not the same way that your Himbine is.
Would you say it feels like you just took a lot of caffeine?
Yeah, it's kind of like a different. It's a variation of the feeling you get from caffeine. It's the best way I could describe it. How to help my brother get over a breakup and be a sitcom.
Oh, like the best advice I ever heard was that you gotta approach it as it was her loss. You know, like I feel like nowadays, like since there's like shit ton of simps and stuff, like people put people on pedestals, like when they don't realize that we're all the same. Like we're all like fucking humans. Like just because a girl's like super fucking hot, like I feel like especially like most attractive girls, they appreciate it when a dude just like treats them like they're like normal. Like they're so used to like I don't know, like they're so used to like preferential treatment. Like they would be like in a way they'd be like shocked in a good way that you're not fucking drooling over them. If that makes any sense.
She doesn't want you, bro. Move on.
Dude, girls are like
Only a fish in the
buses.
sea.
Another one's just
Like,
passing
just
by.
just go up to the next girl you see on the street that looks cute. Just
Don't
enjoy
catcall
yourself.
though. Just be nice.
yeah.
Yeah, don't
Just
catcall.
catcalling, yeah.
Catcalling never works.
I don't know why people do it still. To be completely honest.
Favorite exercise for building a big chest? Dumbbell press. It's like flat dumbbell press. Best chest exercise. Most awkward / embarrassing moments of your life.
All of middle school.
I'll tell a story like this. So when I was like 8 years old, we took so my family's from Virginia, so we took the Amtrak train to New York City, like to spend. I think we spent like Christmas, and we saw a few Broadway shows. Yeah, the classic New York experience, you know, New York City experience. But we had a hotel that had a kitchen, so we would eat breakfast and like in our hotel. So we bought like milk, cereal, shit like that. And my dad and my brother, they were both being retarded, and they bought this fucking this cereal that's
oh, I know this story.
Yeah. they bought this cereal that it's meant for people with digestional issues, you know, like people that
muesli.
No, I don't know what it's called.
Right.
No, it was called like it was one of the K's, but it's made for people that like are constipated. They can't shit easily, so like, it has a lot of
high fiber.
It has it's a high fiber cereal. But so it was our last day there, and we still had over half a box, and of course my brother fucking cucked me, so I had to eat like half a box of cereal by myself. My dad said that if I didn't finish it, he was gonna get pissed. So, like, naturally, I ate it all. And we had to take the train home that day, and I remember I was just ripping the ass all day, like the fucking nastiest farts ever, like room clearing farts. And then we're like an hour and a half away from my hometown, and I rip ass, but this time like I feel a little hot little squirt come out of my asshole. And at that point, I couldn't stop. Like the fucking it was like the floodgates, you know. Once the dam breaks, the water just comes. Yeah, but when I got home, like instead of taking a shower, like I just like wiped my ass with like 90% of a toilet paper roll, and when I flushed it in the toilet like overflew, like my whole bathroom. Yeah, and then like we had to clean it up for like 2 hours.
Ugh.
Never again.
No more high fiber cereal for you.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I haven't been on a train since.
Worst hookup experience.
Oh, I haven't. That's a bit dinner story. That was bad.
Nico's the only one that's gonna get this one, but I'd say after freshman the friend night.
Explain
that. I threw up while I was getting a blowjob.
All right, so me and Ben, we got invited to fencing. First of all, if you ever get invited to like a fencing party by like a college fencing team, don't go. Just don't go. Like people that are weird. The girls aren't hot. Like it's just not really worth it. But so we got invited, and Ben's date was this chick. So some dude invited me. I don't know why. I don't know what he was trying to do.
At least I had the girl.
I don't know what he was trying to do, but like I had a fifth of Fireball.
What did you do?
Yeah, what do you
had
What do you do?
raspberry Smirnoff.
Yeah, and we were doing it like whoever could finish it the fastest, and I drank. We finished it in like 5 minutes. Ben's date didn't really drink that much, so Ben.
She took one swig from the start, and then started coughing in the bathroom. Then
the least like almost the entire fifth of Smirnoff. Yeah. And I remember we were all chilling for like 30 minutes. We were so drunk, like I could literally barely see.
She gave me more shots after that too.
Yeah, and then
I felt like drunk.
There's a very famous photo of me and.
We look like sped.
We just look completely retarded, but I end up throwing up in a cup there, like perfectly into like a red Solo cup, and I was like, all right, it's probably time for me to get home. So I took an Uber home with them, and then I went in my room. I smoked a fucking dart outside my dorm. I was like, no, I'm not gonna throw up again. I go up into my dorm. I throw up all over my fucking desk. I lay down on my bed and I throw up all over the floor. And then I pass out. And then like 2 hours later, someone fucking Ben comes into my room from out of nowhere, saying that he just threw up in someone's room. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, the RA took me here. So Ben would just pass out on the floor. I was like, all right, Ben, just spend the night here. And then I wake up like at 10, and Ben is nowhere to be found. And of course, his phone is on my dresser. So I start calling all the hospitals. I'm like, have you admitted any Benjamin Dunns? And they're like, no. And then I remember, like in the back of my mind, you said that you're gonna play like a doubles tennis tournament. So I walked over. I walked over to the IM courts, and there was Ben, looking like complete dog shit. It's like pale as fuck, so fucking hungover. Yeah, that was bad.
Oh my god.
I haven't had Fireball since. I can never drink Fireball again.
Yeah, so I threw up in her bed. I guess I stumbled up to your room after that.
Yeah.
Then I woke up in her bed, and she wasn't with me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where the fuck she slept that night.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to sleep when you're...
And yeah, I think I passed out in the bathroom or something, and the RA found me. It's crazy I didn't get an underage that night.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's a miracle.
Of course you bring that shit up.
See. How does that doesn't make sense? Oh, fat girls? Question mark. No. Nico, fat girls.
Well,
80 pie.
When I was me and my friend we were talking the other day. He was like, you know, one of the most like potential like long-term investments that nobody really talks about is like dating a fat girl, you know. Like, but what if you like date a motivated fat girl, you know, like
motivated to lose
weight. Yeah, motivated to lose weight, and then they're like hot as fuck, but they still have like a good personality.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to that, but there's a certain threshold where like you just like to each his own, you know. Like some people are attracted to like shit like that. Well, I personally am not. But Ben's a big tits guy. He loves like
he
loves mommy milkers in his face.
Big mommy milkers.
Yeah,
I'm a simp for some big blonde tits.
Yeah. Ben likes peas, you know.
Ooh.
Hiccups. Right, I'm actually like, right, like ideal body type for me is like, I don't know, like 5'8", 5'9" girl, like fit, like kind of like small boobs, but also like a nice ass. Like I think that's like the hottest thing ever. It's like just like a fit like physique. Like you don't have to have like.
I wouldn't mind her being like peeled, just like absolutely shredded.
Not like absolutely shredded, but not looking like
decently shredded.
No, not that. No.
Average body.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind some cap delts.
I would say like a layman's body type. Yeah.
Put on my fucking blowtorch. I know, I gotta fix it.
Is it like an issue with the screws or like?
I don't know, I'll fix it later. Give me a fucking blowtorch.
Biggest piece of life advice.
Fuck. There's a good.
Take risks. YOLO.
It's college.
That's not life advice, Peyton. If it's college.
No, alright, no, seriously, like legit story. I've got a roommate who all he does is sit in his room, like Saturday nights, all he's doing is watching Netflix till 11 o'clock at night, studying and shit like that. I'm not saying tank your grades or whatever, but go out there and live your life. Like, don't go to college, don't pay all those types of money and skirt on all the experiences that you could have when you could, like, just to watch a Netflix show. There's no point. Like, go find something to do. If you're not old enough to drink legally, find something. So, that's my advice.
What's yours, Ben?
No, I pretty much just said YOLO.
YOLO?
Yeah. Like, don't be scared of death. Use death as a motivator.
Are you scared of that?
Just like accomplish. I'm scared of not accomplishing enough in life.
Cause of that?
Yeah. Life and death is an interesting concept.
Wait, you mean say that again?
I'm saying life and death is an interesting concept.
Life and death?
Life and death.
Oh.
I agree.
Well, it's like you can't have one without the other. It's that kind of deal.
Obviously. I don't know. What about you, Colby?
My best piece of life advice is make the experiences happen that you know you want to happen. Like, you want to know that good feeling, then make that good feeling happen.
Hey, y'all want burgers?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I got food.
No.
Okay.
We're gonna,
Biggest life advice for me is, I would say, like, speak your mind, you know?
Speak your mind's great.
Like, I'm sure you guys know, like, I practically have no filter. It's burned a few bridges, but, like...
He has expressed his love.
Yeah.
In a drunken rage. In a drunken, simpy rage.
It happens, but, like, you know, like, I'd rather go for it, like, knowing I tried, than, like, live with the feeling, like, oh, what could have been. You never want to be, like, one of those guys who are, like, oh, like, if things went my way, no, like, just go for it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You're wrong.
Holy shit, dude, these guys didn't back me up.
I think that we should do one more question.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's find a good one. How do you feel a frat's changed you for the better or worse? I'd say the better.
Definitely the
I think we all would say the better.
Yeah.
It's like you won't make these type of connections just like living in an apartment, hanging out with like the same 3 or 4 people.
Yeah. I'd say like there's definitely you gotta meet like a lot of different people and a lot of different types of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
There's a lot of variety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like I don't think there's any other thing like in college where like it gives you that same opportunity in that sense.
No, probably not.
But yeah, like yeah, definitely. Like, there's shit like you gotta learn. Like you gotta learn how to like manage your time and like balancing schoolwork with like other things. But as is life, you know. Hey, you can't just do school. Like I guarantee that if you just do school, you'll do so much worse in school than if you
just go and make some experience. Just go have fun. Literally, that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Greek life is interesting. There's not a lot of people like enjoy it. Like personally, like over like people see it and be like, oh, Greek life, all they do is get drunk. Kids like get hazed and shit. And honestly, it kind of just teaches you to become a better man. Like you just make a better person. Like you learn to care about like other people around you more. Yeah, I feel like it makes me like I don't really take my pledge class, so I mean you boys pledge together, so
yeah.
Mixing gains with drinking. White Claws, clinically proven not to get you fat.
Yeah.
Don't drink Bush Heavy in a case race like we did last night.
Thank you.
fuck you.
Yeah, Bush Light is it's great
It's a good
beer.
medium beer between like.
I feel like that wasn't a good enough thing to end on. Weirdest compliment you've ever gotten?
Weirdest compliment I've ever gotten.
Yeah, let's end on this. Weirdest compliment you've ever gotten?
I'm trying to think.
Someone liked my calf size. Size my calves. I used to play
I have
high school
not gotten
soccer.
that compliment.
I used to play high school soccer, and my calves were just banging as fuck. And then some girls like, "Holy shit, you're like nice calves." I was like, "Thanks." Like, why just not say like nice legs or something? I don't know. I guess calves was good enough.
Oh, my English teacher, my English professor last year. I remember I gave her a hug at some point, and she says, "You look like you smell good." And I was like, "Thank you." Yeah. What about you, Ben?
I was about to say like that you smell good.
Yeah. I feel like it's like a classic weird one.
Like I just get weirded out by that. I don't know why. Like.
Yeah.
I openly roasted a girl in a Zoom chat one time. And my TA comes to me in the next class and says, "Very insightful discussion you had right there."
Fair enough.
All right. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah. All right. That's gonna do it for the first Ben Dunn podcast. I'm fucking fried.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I did not want it to be like this, but I miscalculated the time that we were starting. So
We had a lot of like tech issues too. We had to get all set up.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a rudimentary setup, but
This is just the start.
if you guys keep watching it, keep watching
just
the
the
podcast,
start of the Ben Dunn podcast.
you interact
Sub
with it.
for the fucking revolution.
Yeah.
Peace.